about to go first now. Oh no! Oh, that's. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, coming at you today with a review of Remnant from the Ashes. In this video I'll talk about the good stuff in this game and bad stuff in this game, and I'm probably late about this subject, but I want to talk about this game because I have been looking at it since last year E3. It's been a long time, man, but yeah, so like I said, I've been looking at it since last year and I've never really talked about it, but that's because I wasn't really sure if I was going to play this game in the first place. In fact, the only thing that kind of made me a bit skeptical about it was the outfit for the player character. I never really saw any cool looking outfit in the game back then, until a few months ago where they decided to reveal a bit more gameplay, and so they also revealed more outfits and I was finally convinced to get it. Now for the game itself, it is really good overall. I'm sure you have heard about a lot of things that many people have said, and there's a lot of good stuff in this game, to be honest. Good visuals, good and responsive gameplay, good soundtrack, really good ambience with the sound effects and all over the place and all. But there's one thing, or maybe two, that make this game really fun in my opinion, and it's the fact that everyone's experience is very different to an extent. Like a lot of people say, the maps are, what's the word again? Procedurally generated? I'm sorry, I'm not English. English is not my first language, so these words are kind of interesting to me. But yeah, meaning that things will be placed very differently in your experience compared to, for example, your friend's experience. There's also a feature that allows you to re-roll the entire campaign and change the game difficulty. At first I didn't know what that meant, to be honest. I really wasn't trying to play with stuff like that because I was saying that it would erase my progress in this campaign, so I was kind of scared that I would lose my character or something, so I didn't really touch that. But now that I have finished the game, I press the button and bam, it is pretty much New Game Plus. I keep all of my stuff, and the only thing that change are the maps because they are procedurally generated, like I said, and some NPCs that I didn't see in my first run, some weapons that are placed in the map that weren't there before, and also dungeon bosses and enemies, or at least some of them. And all of that make the game feel new to me and make me want to explore more again. There's also a large variety of weapons in the world. You can have things like laser beams, a badass sword or badass hammer that I found, and a tentacle gun. I don't know. Anyways, some people might not like this feature that allows you to reroll the world and all that stuff, but not just the world, but the campaign. But the developers did say that they want to, maybe, I don't know, someone told me that. I'm not sure, I didn't verify that, but don't quote me on that. It was said that the developers want to change that feature so that players can just reroll one specific world, so that they don't have to reroll the entire campaign, meaning that all of the other worlds will be rerolled as well. So just one world will be rerolled in the future, maybe. Like I say, I cannot confirm that. If you find the source of that information, please let me know because I'm too busy to search for that stuff. Plus, it wasn't in an article on Gematsu, so I'm not familiar with other websites or, I don't know, other kind of videos or interviews. I don't know. Let me know if you find that. Anyways, there's also a bunch of superpowers that your character can have, which will help you make a build of some sort. Yeah. So now we've talked about all the good stuff that are in the game. I mean, I talk about it vaguely because I mainly want to focus on the negative points because they're not really talked about very much. Not that I'm not meaning that I hated the game. Like I said, I really enjoyed it, but these things kind of ruined my experience a little bit, and I wish they weren't there in the first place. So the first thing that I want to talk about, getting my cheeks clapped when I'm knocked down. That feels absolutely horrible. Please. Like I said, that feeling is just awful because first of all, I really hate losing control of my character, so I generally hate getting knocked down in any video game. But in this game, you have to go through this really long wake up animation, and enemies gang up on you so fast and they can beat you up during that animation. It just feels horrible. Please fix that. As I say, I really hate it. So next, the merchants. Okay, maybe this one is a bit my fault because I wasn't paying attention, but still, I really hate the menu that pops up when you are trying to buy something, because you can't really make the difference between the menu where you buy stuff and the menu where you sell stuff. In fact, what even is the point selling things in this game? Because the only things that you can sell are a bunch of useful items and materials that you don't want to sell in the first place. And because of that, I lost the most precious item in this freaking game. So yeah, this is pretty much what happened to me. I want to make sure that I buy everything from her. I'm starting with this one because I don't like her at all, and I think she's been kind of annoying the whole time. I didn't like how she was bossing me around. What is that? Resets. No, I don't like you very much, but you just gave me something really good. It resets all of my... Wait, where is it? Wait. Did I set it? No, it's okay. I don't hate you at all. Take this. I cannot shoot. Are you kidding me? I cannot shoot this. Finally, the last boss. Oh boy. Man, I didn't like that one. Now, I don't want to spoil it all for you because maybe you haven't played the game, maybe you don't know if you want to try it, and maybe this review will convince you. I'm not sure if it will, but anyways, the last boss has a very specific weakness, and yeah, it wasn't really fun. I quickly felt it because my build for my character was pretty much a close range build, and yeah, I managed to get through the boss, but it really didn't feel good at all because I didn't beat it the way I wanted to beat the boss. So I didn't like that. It was really bad, I gotta say. So anyways, this game is fun. Like I said, it's a fun game, really fun. People compare it a lot to Dark Souls. I mean, yeah, there are Dark Souls reference here and there because, you know, Dark Souls has a lot of good stuff. People call it the IKEA of gaming, but yeah, I don't really find it being a Souls-like in general. I feel like it's more like a good shooter, a good RPG. But yeah, that's it. I don't really feel anything about Dark Souls very much about this game. It's just a good game overall, and I don't feel like it's trying to be a Souls-like game like all the other Souls-like game that I'm looking at. For example, Neo 2. For example, Code Vein and The Surge 2. I don't really feel it, you know. It's just a good game in general. So you should definitely try it. If you haven't yet, it's $40. I know it's not free, and maybe you want to wait for sales, maybe in December. I don't know, maybe it will drop a little bit. So at least put it in your wish list. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please, if you did, leave a like. It would be really useful. It's just one click, you know. Please, I'm desperate. You can also subscribe. I cover Code Vein a lot. There's a demo that's coming out very soon, and I want to try it because there are apparently a lot of changes to the game. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.